Hi, this is Sharon Lim. I'm an independent Stampin' demonstrator. I blog at sharonitwithyou.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to show you how to do this lovely tunnel card. This is the front for a special person on a special day. Wishes for a beautiful birthday, and that's why it's called a tunnel card. So you're looking through the tunnel. So let's get started. I started with the Framed Florets and the matching Framed Floret dies. Specifically these two dies. This one cuts out the frame here with the hearts on the outside, and this one cuts out the oval that's here. And you get from this inner die this frame. So I saved it for the outside and used an extra soft succulent oval for the front. We'll use that in a bit. The pieces we need are, with the card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 as usual here. I went ahead and folded that. Then for the tunnel part, it is also a piece that is 5.5 and 8.5, but it's scored at 2, 4 1/4, and 6.5. And then let's get those dies out. And I just used a little temporary tape. And I marked it because I was making kits for my classes, the line where the center goes. But you can line it up anyway. But because I was doing a lot of them, I wanted to mark it. So it goes like that. And you just tape it. The middle one is an exact fit in there. So you just put it in however you like. It's not like a tight fit. Let me come right back. I'm going to put it through the cut and emboss machine. And this is what you get. We're going to pop this out. You're going to save this for the inside. And also the white part. So there's some holes here to help you poke it out. It's a really tight fit. And then save this for the front. Along with the soft succulent. Then you're going to fold the tunnel card kind of in this shape. Do you see that right there? Like an M. So I just look at the hearts to see what direction they're in, and then fold this way, accordion style, this way and this way. So mountain, fold, and valley, like that. Then we're also going to, and the way to do it is I leave a little edge here, put some adhesive on the side, shut it. Let me show you real quick. So some adhesive here. A little edge right there, lining the top and the bottom up. And however you close it, that's how it's going to open. So shut that, flip it over. Repeat the adhesive on the other side. And shut it. And there's your tunnel card. And it'll stand in there. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp a few things. Start with the flowers here. And you can use anything to color the flowers. I use the Memento ink. So I'm going to do the same one on this side. And then one on the other side. That one's a little better. That one I'm going to have to fill in a little bit with some markers. Here are the sentiments in soft succulent. So for a special person on a special day for the front. And then for the inside oval, wishes for a beautiful birthday. That's all set. And what's nice about this one, this has a crease in the middle that you can also put in here. So you're just going to fold that, put some adhesive here on both sides, and stick it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has, you just have to be able to see it when you open it. So there's your secret message there. And on the front, we'll adhere this frame first. Let me get some glue. Then I'll put some adhesive on this one. We're going to go ahead and color these in. And what I used was the watercolor pencils. Let me get my colors out. And the blender pen. If you haven't used it, it's a pretty, the blender pen is kind of like a marker, but it has some water and glycerin to help blend the pencils. And the darker you, the more color you put on here, the darker the color will become. So for example, I started with the Daffodil Delight and put some Mellow Mambo here. I'm going to start the dark in the center and kind of go outwards. And I'm going to use that blender pen to really spread it out. And it's a beautiful effect in terms of just getting that color in. So you don't just see the pencil marks. It'll actually look like it's been watercolored. It's one of my first purchases, I would say about 20 years ago. I love just the effect of the watercolor pencils because it's a nice touch, and it just makes you feel very artistic because it's like you just watercolored something. So let me get the blender pen out and some scratch paper here, because I just tested out to see that it's clear and that things are coming, that you can see the liquid coming out. So I'll start with the yellow. Clear that out a little bit. Do you see how it just fills in the spaces so it looks like you kind of painted it in? I'm clearing out the color. Then I'll move on to the pink, or sorry, the Mellow Mambo. See how it just fills all the spaces in? It's a really nice effect. I really enjoy watercoloring. It's very therapeutic and comforting. And see how it looks? So I'm clearing out the Mellow Mambo to move on to the green. Let's see. This is the Shaded Spruce, I'm thinking. And I'm just filling in all the leaves. It doesn't have to be perfect too. It's the same like if you're using a brush, it wouldn't be perfect in the lines, but you can. Also, I like the look of just like you're brushing it. And there's some spots I didn't color, so it's a little lighter. That's what I mean by the heavier your hand is with the watercolor pencil, the darker the color becomes as you blend it. Oops, I missed a couple spots. There we go. What do you think? Yeah? So I'll pause it for a second to finish the other side. Alright, so all sides are colored, and I used a Stampin' Right marker just to fill in those black lines that didn't stamp quite well, and I think it looks great. Let's finish up the front. What I did was stamp a couple of these flowers and colored them in, and used one of the dies that actually fits this. Let's see if I can find it. There, it actually cuts it out for you. So, had a couple, colored them, cut them out, voila, they are here. I'm going to go put some adhesive on the back of them and strategically place them around the frame as an accent. And there you go. There's your tunnel card. For a special person on a special day, wishes for a beautiful birthday. So thank you for joining me for this video tutorial. If you'd like some more, please like, subscribe, and comment. And please share with friends that would also like to learn how to make these lovely cards. Again, my name is Sharon Lim, and an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Have a great day. Bye.